So why are we here, Jess?
Um, because ChatGPT told us this is where we should come.
So, a little backstory. A while back, I asked Instagram where we should go next, and I got a lot of unserious answers, like back home to Pittsburgh. But one person suggested we let ChatGPT plan our next stint. So, kind of as like a challenge, and that's exactly what we did.
We wanted a place that was not really heard of. We found exactly what we were looking for. It was a place that met all of the criteria, or at least seemed to, and we'd never heard of before, at least the Italian version.
I had never heard of any version.
So it was way down in the heel, on the heel of the boot, on the Ionian coast, but we were still in Milan at the time, so it was a little bit far to travel in just a day, so we broke up the trips into a couple days. So our first stop
Brought us to Termoli. Termoli is in the Malaysia region. It's the second smallest and least visited region in Italy. So under the radar, Italians joke it doesn't exist, which is exactly why we wanted to check it out.
Morning, guys. We're here in Termoli, Italy. It's on the Adriatic coast on the east side. Today is absolutely gorgeous. We did a little walk on the beach, and right now we're walking down in the old town near this pretty cool castle. We're here in late April, so there's not too many people here, which is actually kind of cool. There's really nobody at the beach, but the water's kind of cold, so we can't swim, but it's not crowded, so it's a perfect day to walk around and check out some of the views. The old town sits on a cliff looking over the Adriatic Sea, wrapped in medieval walls from the just in case of pirates era. Winding alleys, pastel homes, it's aggressively Mediterranean. One of the alleys is so narrow, locals claim it's the skinniest street in all of Europe.
The beaches in Termoli stretch for miles or kilometers. Not sure I'll ever get used to that. Plenty of space to choose between beach club or lounging in the sand. It was pretty much empty in late April, besides the couple who stopped us and suggested we let Athena off leash so she can properly enjoy the beach. And by suggest, I mean they insisted. She was in heaven. We didn't plan on swimming. It was still a little cold, maybe just walking along the water and getting our feet wet. One of us put more than just our feet in, though. Not naming any names.
It was time to do what we do best: eat. During our time here, we stumbled into two incredible restaurants, La Sibira and Frederic. La Sibira actually specialized in Neapolitan-style cuisine, but Frederic was pure Molese. Great service, incredible fresh seafood. So good, in fact, we forgot to capture much footage. Or maybe that was all the wine. Our next stop wasn't part of the original plan. It was supposed to be just a train transfer. But before we left Milan, our Italian vet, who also loves to travel, told us that Lecce is her favorite place in all of Italy. Let me give you guys a little pro tip here. Italians love very deeply. And when an Italian tells you that they love a place more than any other place, listen to them. As soon as we walked into the historic old town the first night, we got it. We've walked around quite a few piazze in our days, but walking into the main piazza here was one of the most unexpected, magical moments that just take your breath away. It was gorgeous. Good morning, guys. We're here in Lecce, in southern Italy, in the Puglia region, more specifically Salento. We're actually leaving tomorrow, and I'm a little bit upset that we didn't spend more time here because, honest to God, it is one of the most beautiful cities I've ever seen in my life. I have no idea why more people aren't talking about this place. They call it the Florence of the South, and honestly, it might be more beautiful. Just take a look at some of this Baroque architecture. I know one of Jess's favorite parts is all the awesome plants and trees that are growing everywhere. Like this right here. Check this out. Amazing.
Lecce felt enchanted. Every single thing was absolutely dripping in beauty. Roman ruins right in the middle of the city, beautiful art around every corner. The architecture, absolutely insane. And street music literally everywhere you go. I could not stop taking pictures. We stayed 3 nights, took 500 photos, and immediately planned to come back.
So what did we discover, Jess?
I didn't fact check our itinerary.
What's that mean?
There is a train line from Lecce to Gallipoli, but it's down for maintenance.
So what's the plan, babe?
I'm reaching out to some local cab companies and private drivers, but it's a national holiday and we have a 70-pound dog, so getting a lot of no's right now. We finally found a private driver who was willing to take us. It was about €80 for a 35-minute drive, but well worth it. Shout out to Stefano for saving our lives.
Hey guys, so we're walking around the streets of Old Town Gallipoli right now. We told our family we were coming to Gallipoli and they were like, where the heck is Gallipoli? So why are we here, Jess?
Because ChatGPT told us this is where we should come, based on my requirements.
What were your requirements?
Rich in history, had to have a train station, which it does. It's just not currently working.
Not operational at the moment.
Found that out a little too late.
The most important thing was that it wasn't overrun with tourists somewhere that was kind of off the beaten path in Puglia. Everybody does videos on places like Otranto and Pugliano Amare, and we wanted to find something that we really had been to. So Gallipoli,
Nobody that we knew of.
Nobody that we knew of. We wanted to come somewhere that you didn't hear a lot about, because those are kind of our places. And then while we were looking, we found a place here on Airbnb that was like €30 a night for a month.
Instantly booked.
Instantly booked, literally instantly. We are very much budget travelers. So when we see a deal like that in a place that we've never been to or never heard anybody else go to, it's kind of a no-brainer. We booked it almost immediately, and then we decided that we were going to figure out the rest. Heading to the covered markets today. They do this once a week, a little bit outside of the main part of town. It's about 8 a.m., getting an early start today. We got a lot to do. Come check it out. Okay, impressions of the covered market. What'd you think, Jess?
Super fresh fruit. The fruit, like you could smell the strawberries 3 stands away. Food samples, 10 of 10. We missed every opportunity to take footage of them, but they were delicious.
We were too busy grabbing for the samples instead of actually filming, so we missed that part. It did have a little bit of everything there. There was household wares, all kinds of fruits,
Live
meat stands,
Live
snails, if you're into that sort of thing. I'm not. What else?
Dresses.
Everything was pretty well priced. The things that had prices on them, the things that didn't have prices on them were double or triple the price of everything else. Yeah, so overall,
Love a good covered market.
love a good covered market. Great
huge.
experience. It is big, very big. Yeah, would definitely recommend. They open on Wednesdays. I think it starts at 7 a.m., runs until about 1 p.m. It's recommended to come early. I think we got there around 8:30.
So many shoes.
What are we doing now?
Walking down the street, going to the castle.
Heading down to Old Town, as they say, Pittsburgh, where we're from. There's some cool pirate history about this place. I love a good pirate story. I don't know about you guys.
Also, a lot of Greek history. Like, originally this was Greek territory, and the name stands for beautiful island, beautiful city.
Beautiful city.
Gallipoli.
Gallipoli comes from the Greek Kallipolis. It means beautiful city. And it was fought over for centuries. It switched hands from the Byzantines, the Romans had it, the Normans had it, the Ottomans had it for probably the longest. Yeah, so this place has changed hands quite a few times. So it was so fought over because it's not only is it a major fishing port right on the Ionian Sea, but it's also, or was also, a major hub for olive oil. Everybody was fighting over the olive oil and made it a pretty rich city back in the day and highly sought after. And that's where the pirates came in. So while all these other empires were fighting over it, the pirates were coming in, pillaging and doing what pirates do. Mine?
This is your kindergarten art?
I was just gonna say that. I like art, but I never do something. Guys, the pirates. Mostly all of the oil that was here was sold to foreign countries. It illuminated the streets lamps for London, Paris, Munich, Vienna, and St. Petersburg.
The olive oil?
Right.
So Gallipoli used to be a major distributor of olive oil.
What?
I think this was a sink or something? Like water in here? Or do you think this was an animal house?
I think this was probably a regular house. This seems like the crapper right here.
We really did that outside.
What do you notice about this room?
It's round.
It doesn't echo. I mean, there's like a little, it's amplified, but it doesn't echo. But it's amplified.
Yeah, it's weird. These are the cat doors.
It's like a jail cell.
You are officially in prison.
It's the Lecce stone.
It's the Lecce stone, which is what Spiaggia della Giarduta is sand is made of. This stone.
The entire city of Gallipoli and Lecce and a lot of other places in Puglia are made out of that sand. It's gorgeous. Or that stone.
Look, I can go to the ceiling for one.
I have to duck.
Wow, now I have to duck. No, wait, no, I don't. False alarm. Hey babe, do you think we take that door over there to leave? Is that the exit?
It was like a little, porta potty.
Alright, see you later.
What'd you think, babe?
There's not much to it. It's very pretty. It's super pretty. I love castles.
It's a little small. How much was it?
20 euro total.
So 10 per person. It's really nice. It's definitely something that you should do. But like everything else in Gallipoli, it's nice, but it's a little bit overpriced, I think, for what it is.
Is being constructed at ground level and in air.
What's that look like, Cass?
Recueilli dans le dans les citernes souterraines de Gallipoli. On compte plus de 2000 de ces citernes souterraines dans le centre Antonietta de Pace, extending in the direction of the port. Was used as lighting fuel called olio lampante type of oil, not only in Italy but also in Europe, England, Spain, France, Germany, etc. And every day 35 ships left the port of Gallipoli loaded with oil.
No matter where we are, if we see a Christmas store, we have to go in. It's one of my obsessions.
We love Christmas stores.
It's probably better than the McDonald's version.
The Duomo di Sant'Agata in Old Town is absolutely stunning. It's packed with sacred art, relics, and old bishops' tombs. There's even a skeleton of one of the bishops that you can see. It was small, but overflowing with history, art, and beauty. It's one of the most important churches in southern Italy.
Okay, Tina, come back. Check out how fine the sand is. Most of the beaches around here are kind of rocky, but this one especially is made of this soft golden sand. Our taxi driver told us it's because those islands out there are made of this rock that has eroded over time, and all of the sand has washed in because of the tides and the currents. It's this beautiful, fine golden sand. Okay, so hey guys, we're heading to the beach today. I think it's about a half an hour. You can see behind me here, that's Old Town, where the Beach of Purity was. We showed you guys yesterday. Today we're gonna head to this little, kind of a hidden gem spot we scoped out last week. There's a bunch of rocks and some sand, and it's a little bit more private, spread out. It's kind of where the locals hang out. So we'll again put it on the map so you guys can check it out, and we'll show you what it looks like here in just a minute. There is parking once you get down to the end, towards the entrance of the boardwalk, but we like to walk. Okay, so we got to the beginning of the boardwalk. At this point, off to your right, you'll just see little ramps down and a lot of different rock and sand outcroppings. You can just pick your spot, find your own little slice of paradise.
So every time we come to the beach, our first priority is finding a place where I can make a tent for Athena to have shade, because she loves the beach. She loves chewing on bamboo and hanging in the shade and getting her paws wet, but she's black and she gets very, very hot. So this is her reprieve from the sun. She absolutely loves it, and it's really fun to build a tent. It makes me feel like I'm in Girl Scouts again.
This whole thing started with a question to AI and turned into a pretty successful month and a half of exploring. In the future, maybe we'll fact check a little more, but we wanted to stay true to our challenge. In our next video, join us for a very chaotic 24-hour travel day. 3 modes of transport, 2 countries, 1 dog,
And a partridge in a pear tree. Don't forget to click the like and subscribe to come along for the ride.